Many years ago, I built a club called The Cube, which was built around the time of The Sims 4 Get Together. Get Together was one of the very first expansion packs for The Sims 4, which was focused around clubbing, so The Cube was an underground club. I tried to find it on my gallery page just as a good comparison, but I couldn't find it. I don't know if I looked hard enough or what, but I couldn't find it at all, so maybe it's no longer there. But today we are building on this 30 by 20 lot in San Sequoia. I thought it's a good location for a spa build. So this version of the cube will be a luxurious spa. Now, the thing with the cube build previously, or the club version of it, was that it was just a glass cube above the ground, and then everything else was below ground, like all the clubbing, stuff, the bars, all that fun stuff. So it's kind of the same thing with this luxury spa. The only exception being is that we're going to put a pool above ground, and we're also going to put an outdoor bar and yoga. So I thought that was kind of nice to have. It'll be a private area out back here. We do come back later and add half walls and stuff. But right now I'm just trying to figure out the floor plan. So we're going to have 4 private massage rooms. We have a special, like, weirdly shaped L-shaped bathroom area with like lockers and showers, toilets, just basically a bathroom kind of, but it's a place for your Sims to go to kind of get rinsed or, you know, change their clothes with the locker into spa oriented attire. We also have a bathroom, which is perfect for, well, not a literal bathroom. It has actual bathtubs, but it's for mud baths and soaks. And then there's also a sauna as well. So yeah, I thought the private massage rooms would be great for like a couples massage where you can both go. Oh, also there's chairs here. We do change those out. They may look different in the screenshots. I originally thought that I had picked the wrong chairs because there's like 3 different versions, but it turns out that they are all like for hands and feet, so manicures and pedicures. But yeah, for some reason I thought they were wrong, so I did swap those out to a different version, but I actually like that version anyway because it's a bit more modern, which goes with the overall feel of the build, which will be modern. As far as packs for this build, I limited it to 4 packs. I did use Growing Together, mainly because this is the world it's in, and some of the landscaping is growing together. Island Living is for the glass roof. That is something that we did not have back in the Get Together days. I forget exactly how I made the glass roof. I don't even know if it had a glass roof, to be honest. Oh, actually it did. I used it out of those glass dance floors that came with Get Together that had like neon lighting in it. So that's how I made the glass roof. But this is a different version. It uses just one thing from Island Living, which is annoying, but I did use the glass. It's like a floor tile piece, but it works great for flat glass roofs. And then I used Get Together. What did I use Get Together for? I don't know. I have no idea what I used Get Together for exactly. And then Spa Day, of course, because everything is spa oriented and very fun. So I did put all of these like horizontal light bars around, and later on you'll see me come back and like shrink the size. I thought that was kind of neat to do because I feel like having the vertical like bright white bar lights like that, like going down the walls, is a bit distracting. At least I found it that way, because like the basement is solid black around it because it's a basement, it's all underground. So I did size them down a bit, which I think gives it an interesting look. Originally I was going to do like a bunch of showers over here, but then I'm like, wait, are Sims really going to use like 1, 2, 3, 4, like 7 showers? Yeah, no, they're not. So I took those showers away. Having 3 is just enough. And then that frees up some space for some actual lockers along this back wall. We have double sinks. And then in this little notch, I put in like just a decorative thing. It could have been another toilet stall, but again, Sims aren't really using those things. Like they're there just to fulfill the need if you have to, like the hygiene or the bladder. But that's it. Like, that's not the main focus of the build, but it's still going to be a nice like place to get changed and whatever for the spa. And then this is the bathroom over there, which is actual like baths. It's not like a bathroom. So that's the mud baths, the sauna, and everything is in there. There's only one sauna, but again, Sims don't really gravitate towards those things. They kind of go more towards the yoga or the massage tables. And interestingly, I didn't see any Sims going to get a manicure or pedicure, which I thought was kind of weird. Like there were no workers that even showed up to work these like chairs here. And so when I clicked on them, it was kind of like tend massage chair, but it was grayed out and I couldn't hire anybody either. So that's what got me confused, because I wanted like manicure and pedicure chairs. So that's why I ended up swapping them out when I was playtesting. So I was like, this is weird. But they still didn't even show up, even when I put like proper, like it said, hands and feet chairs. So I don't know. Also, I found that even though these pools are decorative, or they're supposed to be, I found my sim swimming in them, which was very weird because she was basically swimming in between the white squares that are on top. So that was fun. She was able to get out no problem, but it was just kind of odd that she even chose to swim there in the first place. It's like, really, you chose to swim in the pool next to the stairs. It's decorative rather than the actual pool. How silly. But it is The Sims, so that's just, you just gotta expect the unexpected. So I decided to make everything that was spa related like a dark room. That's mainly just to kind of make it feel calm and relaxing. It's not bright and like overbearing. The main area, of course, is going to be brighter and whiter, but the actual like massage rooms are meant to be like a dark ambient kind of feel. It's kind of relaxing and soothing, so that's kind of what we're going for here. The small little closet behind the stairs has just mini fridges, just two, the ones that came with spa day. So there's nothing really, nothing fancy behind there. I mean, you can't fit much anyway. So outside, this is the outdoor bar area. We have the yoga in the center, which is great. And I actually found that Sims really do utilize that. All of the yoga mats were full up, which usually isn't the case, but that's great that they were using that. We put some aquariums in the back there. They also came with spa day, and you can stock them with fish. In the version from the gallery, when you do place that, it will not have fish in it, but if you click on it, you can purchase fish to put in the tank. I don't know if they'll remain between lot visits, but I hope. And speaking of the gallery, this build is available on the Sims 4 gallery. Here is the gallery listing. And again, the number of packs required is only 4. It's a 30 by 20 and 114,972 simoleons. So we are working on the exterior now, which is interesting enough. I didn't really know what to do with it, but it was kind of fun figuring it out and figuring out where to put things and just kind of how to landscape it, because I didn't want a lot of like flowers and landscaping because it's supposed to be a cube, like it's just a glass cube. Also, you will find between the screenshots and the video is that the windows and doors for the actual glass cube structure here are different. I was using the spa day doors and windows here, but I decided to switch them out for just the Sims 4 base game, just solid pane windows, and I felt that just goes so much better with the island living like glass roof piece. It just looked better. I don't know, like having the white and then the bars going down kind of made it feel a little like busy, especially when it came to the bar, but also it did kind of look nice too. So it's a little bit tricky, but I think it was the best choice in the end to do that. It still brings in great light, and I just think it looks a bit cleaner that way, in my opinion. Now I'm just trying to figure out, again, how to landscape and where we're going to put things. I did size down some bushes to tuck in these half-wall planters, but we do come back and we trim out the half-wall planters just a bit. I wanted to create a little notch to put some loungers, so that way Sims can kind of lounge by the pool, sunbathe, whatever they want to. It's just supposed to be a very relaxing piece of the spa. And again, it's totally private. Sims can't just randomly walk in here. They have to go down the steps and into the actual spa and then come up through the spa. So if you wanted to treat it like a luxurious private spa, you definitely could. Just, kind of pretend it's kind of locked down and you have to be a member. That's a good way to do it. I do put a pool floaty in there just for fun. Couldn't decide on the color at first, but I did go with this color in the end. I thought it kind of tied well with the bricks behind. And then we use these big outdoor lights. They're not actually meant for pools, but with Move Objects, you can place them in pools. And I thought I would just size them down and make them really tiny because they still cast that like beautiful light on the walls. Like it just illuminates the pool water so much better than the actual pool lights, which is kind of silly to think about. Like, why wouldn't pool lights do that? But no, here we are. So the outdoor lights do work and they're functional. They don't cause any problems with your Sims using the pool or swimming. And then at the very end here, I did decide to put some concrete around, just the same kind of concrete that I use for the front door, just all around the lot because it just kind of fits a little bit better. And I thought this was a great place to put it. It's kind of an interesting spot because there's residential, but there's also a lot of community and kind of commercial lots around here for your Sims to visit. Like there's the library, there's some of these other like decorative rabbit hole shops, but I'm pretty sure they're still functional if you click on them. And then there's the movie theater that's not too far away either. So pretty great location, and being next to the water right here by the bay or the pier, whatever you want to call it, is good location too. It's unique to have this kind of structure here, but I think it works well. Originally, this lot is a residential, but I did convert it to spa or community, if you want to consider that, but it's a spa just to build on here. So you may have to change that if you go and place this from the gallery, but I thought it was great to have a spa for San Sequoia. And what better way than to build a glass cube once again. I am kind of sad that I couldn't find the cube club from the early days of The Sims 4, but then also if it's gone, then it's gone. I understand because it was a very, very old build, like super old. I think I would like to try and recreate it if I cannot find it, or if I can find it, at least come back and renovate it a bit with some newer content and some newer things to do that we've gotten with like newer packs and stuff. I think that would be fun to kind of remaster that lot, I guess, if I can find it. If one of you watching does happen to have it and it's no longer on the gallery like at all, then if you wanted to share it like to your gallery page and then let me know in the comments below, I could go grab it that way too, if you wouldn't mind. That would be just super helpful and I'd love to see it. So do leave a comment below if you do manage to do that. But here is the screenshots. It was kind of weird lighting in the game. It was a cloudy day, but also kind of like sunny, a little annoying, but made for interesting lighting nonetheless. Still looks pretty. You can see the outdoor area here. And again, it's called the Cube Luxury Spa. If you're enjoying this speed build and you enjoyed this speed build so far, make sure to drop it a like. Also subscribe for additional builds. I will be back next week with another for rent build. I'm working on 2 different for rent builds. They're ones that I've been wanting to do for a while. I'm not sure which one will come first, and I'm not going to share any details because I want it to be kind of like a surprise. But yeah, there are some requests that were going around. And actually, this build was a request as well to recreate the cube as a luxury spa. So hopefully this meets your needs for the request. And it's definitely something different, but it's also just fun. It works really well as a spa. It's actually very nice having most of the spa underground too. And there's just a lot for your Sims to do here. It is very relaxing. So yeah. I do hope you enjoyed this speed build. I do thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.